Hello, all you Virgos. Welcome to your love adventure number 3. And of course, this is for all your Virgos, whether it's your Venus sign or your sun, your rising, your moon, or wherever it is in your chart. This is your love adventure for you. If this particular reading does not resonate with you, I also have love adventure number 1 and love adventure number 2, which are timeless readings. So if these does not resonate with you, I would go check those out. And I'll have those linked at the end of this video and probably down in the description box below. So we're going to start off with this reading by pulling a card from the Rumi Oracle and just see what the Creator wants you to know for this 3-month period for around love. And love can be romantic, it can be family, friends, it can be co-workers, your fur babies, your feather babies, whatever it might be. So Creator, for our Virgos, what would you like them to know about love for this next 3-month period? Okay. They didn't want any of those. Okay, they want this one right there. And you have the all-encompassing hand. Beautiful card there. That's card number 20. And we'll just put it right here for now. Actually, right here. There we go. And I'm not going to read everything from the book in here because they do go quite extensive in here. But I'm just going to see what the Creator has that pops out. So first it says, perhaps you're in need of reassurance, dearest one. Perhaps you've been feeling somewhat alone on your path or struggling with a matter deep within your precious, beautiful heart and speaking of it to no one. Such loneliness that can foster in the heart. With no other to bear witness to your life experience, you may question your life, your sanity, your truths, and create doubt where no doubt need be. This must stop now. You are worthy of so much more, and this suffering is not essential for your growth now. It's time to let it be and to open up to the touch of grace. So this oracle comes to you as the hand of the divine. It is the all-encompassing hand, the hand that has no limitations upon the blessings it can bestow, upon the troubles it can lift from you, upon the tenderness it can communicate to you through sacred touch. Allow that divine hand to reach for you, beloved. Do not turn it away. Do not let old shame, guilt, or mistaken notions of false independence keep you from accepting this heavenly hand. This hand reaches to you gently to wipe away tears of the past. It will definitely unravel the ties that have bound your own hands, preventing you from fully giving and receiving according to your worth, which is incontestable and without limit. And this oracle comes with a particular message for you. There may be a situation or circumstance in your life that you may feel is somehow unable to be solved. This oracle comes with reassurance that there is nothing beyond the reach of the divine hand of grace. All can be solved. All can be resolved. There is always a higher, better, more beautiful outcome possible. You are asked to pray using the sacred honoring ritual and to do this so with conviction. The divine has this situation in hand, and all is unfolding as it should be. Ask for help each day by saying, quote, I ask for help this day in all ways through unconditional love. Thank you. End quotation. So I love that, and that's the only piece of it I'm going to read, and that's just, I really feel that is so perfect because it's all about this love for these next 3 months is all about accepting the hand of the Creator, trusting the hand of the Creator that everything is unfolding in your life for you because you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And I love that. Also, this is card 20, and we add 2 plus 0 together. Of course, you get 2. And I have this video series that I put out called U times 2, which just started at the beginning of this year. And there's a video for each week. And it's only like usually 15 to 20 minutes for each video. But I really feel like this connection to the higher realms is such an important piece of your adventure of this love that you might want to check that out. I also have that in one of the corners here or in the description box below. We're going to break down each of the 3 months, and we're going to start off with the first month with this Return of Spirit deck, and just see what the creator wants you to know about your first month regarding love. So what do you want our Virgos to know? Okay. And do you also want these two? Well, they want me to start with this one, assistance. So you're definitely getting assistance from above. So that is definitely part of it here. Yep, and you've got Starseed, which this is about connecting to the universe, that knowing that you are made from the particles of the universe and that you're not just this little lowly human being, that you're so much more. Starseed can mean a lot more too if you're into the star seeds itself, which is that your soul could have been from a star system somewhere else, and that you came here to help with this planetary evolution as well. So if you're into star seeds, then you definitely understand what this means for you there. And then you also have integrity. And this is about, it's almost like the same colors as this too with the solar plexus chakra. In integrity, this is like being true to yourself, feeling this worth that you are worthy to receive this assistance from above. And out of those 3, assistance is the one that they really are emphasizing to me. So that's the one that we're going to take a look at here. Yeah, it says we all need a little help at one point or another in our lives. Rest assured, help is on the way for you. There is a huge impouring of divine and angelic assistance coming to you now. This card appears for you today to let you know that your need for help has been acknowledged. Whether you have directly asked for aid or not, the universe is stepping forward on your behalf. That's amazing. This assistance can come in many forms, and sometimes it comes in the form of another person. We do not necessarily have to know them personally for them to influence our lives. Through a series of divinely organized coincidences, a complete stranger can make their way into our personal world, providing the help we so greatly need. At other times, it may be our closest friends who lovingly step forward to assist us. However, we can also experience a sudden shift in circumstances which occurs for no logical reason. This can happen to certain individuals who we may be having difficulty with. Either something energetically shifts in them, or we suddenly understand how we are to deal with that person. No matter how it happens, it is spirit working in your life. So let this be fair warning. Help is coming. So don't do something silly, such as say, no thank you, when help is offered to you. Do not let feelings of not being worthy or deserving get in the way. Do not allow your pride or need to be the giver interfere with the divine offerings of assistance. You most certainly deserve it. Allow yourself to receive it. Just smile and say thank you. Just as this assistance comes to you, sometime soon, Spirit will call on you to provide a loving hand of help to someone else. That is hilarious. because this is the all-encompassing hand. So you are being given assistance from the creator of all things. They are reaching their hand to you, and then you're going to fill up and have all this when you allow yourself to receive from the creator and from the outside world, because the creator is the one who brings us everything we need. It's the outside world that's the shipping company that brings it to us sometimes. But yeah, this is definitely, I love that, the helping hand and the helping hand. We're also going to pull some cards here from these tea leaves and see what else the creator wants you to know. And I feel like there's one more. Okay. So this one is going to be the start, and you have carriage. Dun, dun, dun. And it says a journey, either physical or mental. So this assistance that's coming in does have to do a lot with your physical, which, you know, Virgos, your journey is about the physical body. The Virgo energy is all about the physicalness, our human bodiness. So it definitely makes sense that this assistance, this helping hand for many of you is for the physical, and then also for the mental journey that you're on. Yep, and you've got the shark. Oh no, I'm not going to sing the baby shark song. Now it's in my head. It says, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. And I really feel like this isn't like this fearful thing. This is just telling you to take care of yourself. Like, I'm cutting off the end of that, because it's really, they're like saying, take care of you. Put your journey, your physical journey and your mental journey ahead of everything else. It's time for you to take care of you and allow yourself to receive assistance. Then you got the bell, which is announcement. And I feel like this is messages from spirit. So you are going to be getting messages from the physical world during this time here. And like it mentioned, don't say no. If you're getting these offers and these announcements and this communication for assistance, and there's like ding, 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 the bell is coming off. It's like, accept that as assistance from the creator, right? Even if you don't like the source it's coming from, accept it, that they're just the driver, they're just the shipping company. Accept the gift that the creator is bringing you during this month. And then you have the turkey. And that says, someone is behaving stupidly. So this is about, it's funny, and I don't mean to laugh, because I've had this happen to me. The creator and spirit have a fantastic sense of humor. So if they're like, kind of what this message that's coming and unfolding is, you have assistance coming to you, and they're telling me this joke, and it's not maybe so much a joke, but it's like this analogy that I heard where someone was in a town that was flooding, and they were like, God help us, save us. And so they had people that came by saying, hey, you need to leave, the flood's coming, so you need to leave. Now's the time to go. And they're like, well, it's okay, we're waiting for God to save us. And then the water started to rise, and then so a little boat came by, because it was maybe up at like knee length, and they were like, hey, hop on in. The flood's going to be getting bigger, so now's the time to jump in. And they're like, it's okay, we're waiting for God to save us. And then the water started to rise more and more and more, and they ended up having to get on top of the roof. And a helicopter came over and lowered down a ladder and said, come on, we can save. And they're like, no, it's okay, we're waiting for God to save us. And of course the flood went above the house, and the people drowned, and they ended up in heaven. And they were like, well, why didn't you save us, God? And he was like, what do you think I sent that person to warn you? The little boat and, the bigger boat and the helicopter and all this other stuff. I sent all this stuff for you, but you rejected it. So don't act stupidly. Don't be a turkey. Yeah, and then you have lightning. And this is control your anger or you'll be sorry. Yeah, don't, I really feel like there's this, this anger has to do with with the belief that I shouldn't be experiencing this and this shouldn't be happening to me. It's all about the expectations and all the energy, all this lightning, all this electricity that you're putting and focusing in on the problem, the thing that you don't think you should be experiencing. And we can know that with the hand of the Creator in our lives, and we can trust that everything in our life unfolds for us and is happening for us. And with this message that's coming in with this lightning bolt here, it is about, instead of focusing on what you don't want in your life, focus on what you do. Like when you focus on, like, I'm in pain, or I'm having this mental stuff going on, or whatever it might be, with whatever physical or mental adventure you're on, when you're focusing on that constantly, that you're feeding it and it's growing. So rather than focusing on what you don't want in your life, focus on what you do. Don't focus on healing. When you say, hey, I want healing, then you're telling the universe, I want to heal, so I need something to heal from. So you'll constantly having things to heal from in your life, instead of saying, I am focusing my gratitude and my energy on health. I'm thanking you for my health, and I'm enjoying my health. And you're focusing on that instead, and that transforms all that for you. We're also going to pull at least one card here from the tarot and just see what else the Creator wants you to know about your first month here. What do you want our Virgos to know about their first month? Okay, so you got this one here. You have the Queen of Cups. Cups are our emotions. And the Queen of Cups, she has the beautiful ability, first of all, she has this beautiful chalice, this holy grail that's here. And the Queen of Cups, of course, is very much water energy, and all of the queens have water energy. So she's double water. And she reminds me a lot of the High Priestess, because she is all about the gut feeling, the intuitiveness, connecting to the higher realms, and being able to see into the unconscious, the subconscious, into the hidden. So the things that seem to be going on, this is really like this connecting to the Creator, connecting to the spiritual realm. The High Priestess, she goes into her temple and she gets quiet. She gets away from all the noise of the outside world, and she connects to that beautiful chalice, which is full of the living waters that are full of the unconditional love of the Creator of all things. So this is a huge message of connecting to your emotional center, to your heart center, which allows you to connect to the spiritual world, because you'll be able to hear messages, get messages, have knowledge come, get guidance, you'll have answers come. So this definitely is about asking for assistance. The card was assistance here, the helping hand, and the Queen of Cups, she has this beautiful ability to get into that, to raise her vibration, her emotional vibration, to one of unconditional love and joy and peace and laughter. And at that frequency, you can hear spirit and the spiritual realm and the Creator so clearly, compared to being in the noise when you're focusing all your energy on this storm that's going on instead. So I love that for you for that one. That's your first month. And then we're going to go into the second month, and for that, we're going to pull a numerology guidance card. Let's see, what do you want our Virgos to know about their second month, please? Okay, I really feel like it's this one and this one. So you do get 2. And you've got abundance. So where you felt lack before, what was missing in your life, what's not happening that you think should be happening. And then you also have individuality, number 11, which you had 1 and 1 together equals 2. And so I really feel this is really all about, again, focusing on abundance instead of lack, instead of focusing on what is missing out of your life. Be grateful for what's abundant in your life and what you want to grow in your life. The individuality really has to do with this connecting to this higher realm, to understanding that there are 2 of you in there. With that 11, you have your human side, and you have that, which is the character that's, playing us in this movie that we're in, and you have the actor behind this character, which is the powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love. Let me see if there's anything else regarding the individuality here from their little book. Yeah, so this card indicates a need to embrace your individuality and be your true, authentic self. Rather than follow the crowd and all the opinions of the outside world, you're being guided to break away from the pack and take the road less traveled. Instead of feeling like you're a square peg in a round hole, you're being encouraged to build your own square hole. And by drawing this card, you're being called upon to step up to the plate and celebrate your uniqueness. At this time, you must have the courage to speak your truth and march to the beat of your own drum despite the opinions of those around you. What others think of you isn't your business anyway, and it's impossible to please everybody, so you most focus on pleasing yourself. As you honor your individuality and feelings, you will reclaim your personal power and enhance your connection to Source. When you do so, you can make your dreams come true. And as you step into your power as your true authentic self, you will improve your relationships with others and your overall quality of life. An affirmation for this card is, I embrace my individuality and become my true authentic self. Like we talked about here, about it's time to take care of you. This is about time to take care of you, not try to be who you think everyone else wants you to be, or help everyone else first. This is time for you. You're number 1, not number 11. You're number 1 twice. And like we did earlier, we're going to pull some cards here from the tea leaf. Okay, so you get 4 for this one, and you've got the dagger. Yep. So this is fear, worries, tense situations. The dagger reminds me of the Ace of Swords. And so all this fear and the worries and the tense situations come from your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes about life. And the Ace of Swords in the tarot, what that brings you, one, is connection to capital T truths, to higher truths from above, right? From the Creator, from the spiritual world. And that is, it's truths, capital T truths, that don't need defending. They are beautiful, revealing, just like we talked about, wherever you focus your energy is what grows. It's a capital T truth. The small t truths are all those fears, those worries. Those are the small t truths of the ego, of fear. All those opinions that we talked about that are the supposed to's, the shoulds, the need to's, the have to's, the musts that happen. In the dagger, the Ace of Swords, it allows you to connect to the higher truths, but it also allows you to cut away those small t truths that no longer serve you. They did serve you for a time because you did come here to experience all your opposites, but now you're in this place where you're ready to move into a different place in your life. Yeah, because you have a dagger and now you have an axe. And it says, force is working against you. But that one isn't, I'm not resonating with that. I really feel this axe is like this Ace of Swords, where you're cutting away those things, you're clearing the path of those things that no longer serve you, so that you can have this clarity about who you are. And like we talked about before, with accepting this helping hand of the Creator, you get that in this month, and you get to really see the helping hand that you can extend to others through this connection. And when you're moving into this month, because you're recognizing this uniqueness that you have, this unique ability, unique way that you can share the unconditional love of the Creator with the world, you're really coming into your own here. You're cutting away these thoughts and these ways that no longer serve you to open up just your life, like almost like a career. Yeah. And then you have the claw. And this says, be careful, do not take risks. And what I love is that with your connection here to the, to the other side, to the eye in the sky that's outside of space and time, when you get quiet and connect to the spiritual realm and you're not in the fear, you can hear so clearly the directions to take. And when you do that, then you don't take risks, because you don't feel like you're taking a risk, because you're so sure of the message that you have from above that it doesn't feel like you're taking a risk at all. And then you have the egg. And of course, that's like a new beginning, but its success is assured with good plans and hard work. So yeah, definitely making plans about how you can share this with the world is such a huge piece for this second month. We're also going to pull tarot, of course, to see what the Creator wants you to know about your second month. Okay, well, they had a card pop out already, so yeah, 10 of Swords. You can see they're all stabbed in the back. All those swords are all those small T truths. It's exactly what we were talking about here with this Ace of Swords and this axe. These are all the small T truths, all those expectations that you thought you needed to have happen, and you're exhausted from them. And you're not dead. 10 is endings and moving into new beginnings. So you are so ready to let go of all those thoughts and those beliefs that no longer serve you. And with that wisdom of the little owl up in the tree here, you're ready to move into this new phase of your life, this new way of looking at things in your life. So you definitely have the Ace of Swords. You have this power to see the truths, the capital T truths, not the ones of man, the ones of the ethereal world, the unconditional love world, the world of our mother and father of all things, our Creator, right? And then that allows you to cut away all these old opinions and ways that were keeping you restricted, keeping you small feeling, right? Then we're going to move into the third month. You've got this Art of Manifestation Oracle is what we're going to use for this one. Just give it a shuffle here and we'll see what the Creator wants all our Virgos to know. All right, so for our Virgos, what would you like them to know? Okay, right there. And you've got course correct. I love this card, and I'll let you see that, and then I'll read it. It says, if an obstacle or diversion has interrupted your plans, this card is here to assure you that the delay is providential, bringing you an opportunity to pause and reassess in order to fine-tune your direction. And that is so perfect. Reminds me a lot of the Three of Wands, which is you've had like these, with this new information, these capital T truths coming in and cutting away all those other smaller T truths. Before, these expectations of how you think you were supposed to live and supposed to do and should do, you had all these plans of what needed to happen. With those falling off, you have new stepping stones. You have this new direction that you want to head off on, and that is what the third month is the unfolding of the change of plans on what you want to do and where you want to head. And for this one too, we're also going to pull some tea leaf. Okay, looks like you get a month card. You get those four, and then we will pull one more That will be the final tea leaf card. All right, so we're going to start with the month of the year, and this one says March. So this is like as we're ending the the winter equinox in the northern hemisphere. We're entering summer, and this is like going into spring for some and into fall for others, right? Yep. So, this is like the final before the change happens. So that's for some of you. But for others of you, if you're not a Virgo sun, if you're looking out for Virgo, Venus, or some other of your signs, you might have your birthday in March, or this might have to do with a specific event that happened in March. Just March is going to be a significant validation for you that this was for you. This could also be that this is when this happens for you. Depends on when you're watching this reading, because these are timeless, that this could be where you're having some significant movement in this course correction as well. Yeah, here you go, star, boom. That is guaranteed success. So yeah, this definitely, don't be afraid to change your plans, because they're telling you that, yes, when you're living your passion, you will redefine your definition of success, but you definitely are going to have this amazing feeling of abundance that's going to become from all of that. Yeah, and you have finger. And that one says, warning, you have a problem either now or in the near future. And it's like, what I feel when I pick this card is not so much that it's like, oh, danger, danger, Will Rogers, watch out. This is like, it's like you, in the past, you couldn't put your finger on what was holding you back, on what was making you feel, all this way, like exhausted and destroyed, like you were like, I have no hope left. The star card in the major arcana is hope. And this finger coming in is like this big aha that's coming for you that allows you to put your finger on it. This is what they're saying. It's like, oh, that's what it was. And then you have nest. That's funny. You have eggs, and then you have a nest to put the eggs in. And that says, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. And I really feel like, of course that could mean that for some of you, but I really just feel like, because this egg that's ready to be birthed, you're creating a place for it to be birthed during this month. So I really feel like, because that egg is right next to the nest, that's what that means. So I love all that. And this is your final card for the entire, just to kind of help bring the reading together. And you've got the bat. And again, this one says, take care, enemies are working against you. But like this other, take care, they want me to do that. And they're all, take care of you. Again, it comes down to taking care of you. Set out the bat signal to the Creator. Ask for help, ask for assistance, and you will get answers. And then the final card for this reading, I'm going to pull from these lovely Chakra Love deck. We're just going to see what your final message from the Creator is. Whoa. Okay. And you've got the root chakra, security. And that says, to feel more secure, deepen your connection with nature. Deepen your connection with Creator. With creation, right? So that is beautiful. I love that. Because, yeah, this was all about allowing the helpful hand of the Creator deepen your connection. And, again, Virgos, to help you with your mental adventure, your physical adventure, when it was talking about here, getting out into nature helps you, like this Queen of Cups, getting away from all the noise allows you to connect to those higher realms, allows you to get the messages and get the answers that you've been looking for. So I love that. And here's your beautiful heart. And I'm going to leave the reading there. As I mentioned, if this did not resonate with you, you can look at Love Adventure number 1, Love Adventure number 2. Those are timeless as well. Or if this resonated and you want to listen to more love readings, those are available. And then the U times 2 will be somewhere on here too with the playlist. In addition to those, I do also put out monthly readings for each zodiac sign, weekly energy updates for each of the elements like fire signs, water signs, etc., new moon, full moon readings, and a variety of others. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button, and then click the subscribe button, that'll make this little notification bell pop up. And when you click on that, that allows you to change your setting to be notified immediately when new videos come out on this channel. Also, doing all of that helps spread the love, because when you like a video, you share one, you subscribe to the channel, the YouTube algorithm gets so happy when you do that. And because it's happy, it wants to share these videos with others, so it'll recommend it to others. So if you feel so inclined to do any of those, of course, I greatly appreciate that, but never any pressure to do so. My Virgos, just know as you're going throughout each and every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing love adventure. I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon, but until then, you take care.